Hi, Rich Tyson here. At Christmas time, many of our thoughts are turned to the birth of Jesus of Nazareth over 2 millennia ago. The joy of this season has long involved gift-giving, a tradition that began with the Magi, as told in the book of Matthew in the Bible. These men were described as wise men from the East. Many of us also know them as the Three Kings. They are notable figures in virtually every manger scene commemorating the birth of the Christ child. While I love the more obvious aspects of the Magi's visit, I have noted that there are other significant insights from their story. Consider how they have been variously described as kings and wise men. Might there be lessons in Matthew's short account of these men for those of us who serve as leaders in business, our communities, and in our families? The scripture describes the gifts of the wise men as gold and frankincense and myrrh. We can all relate to gold as a valuable gift, but what about frankincense and myrrh? They are tree resins, and at the time of the Nativity, they were worth as much or more than gold. They were highly valued for their fragrance, and both were used as incense and perfume. Frankincense is a shiny yellow sap extracted from boswellia trees, while myrrh is a rough brown substance from the commiphora tree. The process of extraction requires careful attentiveness to avoid killing the donor trees. As such, it is and was a labor-intensive and expensive process. We can surmise then that all three gifts were of almost unexcelled value. They were the best that these wise men could muster. For us today in our various leadership capacities as modern-day kings and wise men and women, what are the best gifts we might offer to those with whom we work, live, and love? What are our metaphorical gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh? That question was on my mind several years ago as I enjoyed a number of Christmas videos. I discovered one in particular that I have recommended to everyone since. It's entitled, What Shall We Give? You can find it on YouTube. The video was produced by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and it features 3 modern-day wise men who are rushing home to play their respective roles in the family nativity scene. The first of these men, you will note, is a fellow by the name of S. Oro, O-R-O. His nameplate is at his office. You'll have to look quick to notice it. Oro is Spanish for gold. The symbolism continues as he picks up the second wise man from work. His name is Frank. Notice the connection to frankincense. They then stop to pick up the third from basketball practice. We don't discover his name, but his letter jacket carries a large block M, which we can surmise stands for myrrh. These 3 kings arrive at the manger scene after giving a variety of selfless gifts along their journey home. In doing so, they provide an abundance of ways that any of us might give gifts of ourselves to serve others. Beyond the general value of the video, I believe What Shall We Give provides insights for us as leaders, not just at Christmas, but throughout the year. We are respectively kings as the leaders in our businesses, communities, and families, and as such, we have the opportunity to be wise men and women as we give the best gifts to those whom we lead, to those with whom we serve. Here are a few of the gifts that we as leaders might give that I gleaned from the video. First, observe the needs of others and then act to lessen their burdens. Second, tolerate offenses, whether they're intended or not. Let it go. Be friendly every opportunity you get. Smile. Discern where others are in trouble. Be a rescuer. Defend the defenseless. Be courageous. Get out of your comfort zone. Again, act on these impulses. Next, help others succeed. Be active in sustaining them. And then actively engage in creating an encouraging, optimistic environment. Virtually all of us hope that the Christmas season will be one of great joy. This is especially true in this challenging year. 2020 has indeed been tough, but as we strive to give one another the best gifts in the coming months, I believe we will lift one another and find that joy is not just for Christmas. We as leaders can and should set the stage for this. So, what shall we give? Merry Christmas to you all.